It's 19-16 as they start on the CT side here. They are comfortable on this map, and Chris J looking very sharp as he opens things up. There's 4 kills for Mousesports, and the round is over before I even finish my opening sentence.
Catch absolutely nobody. Carrigan, however, will catch them all. Pokemon. It's sprayed from Frozen, not quite going to find the necessary final frag. And Tyloo getting 3 frags, potentially another hit. No, not to be for the job, the Org to tap away at the heads, but he does get the information. We're peeking into an Org there, and he does behead attacker. And Chris taps at another 2 heads. Freeman's thrown into a 1 versus 3. He does have the bomb and time, but they're coming from CT. Goodbye, good night, Freeman. Rops is the one to tuck him in.
Touched him, he had to commit to the bomb site, and no one knew how to handle it. And Chad's right, we're not really seeing that individual sort of personality as they do manage to find a couple of kills at the start here. We talk over the round because, as you can see, Mousesports is manhandling them at this point. It's going to be another convincing victory. Just to move out of the kitchen here and towards the bomb site, and he's going to hit drop down steps in any second. And the first kill, I don't think he gets this. Down he goes. They've got the round here, surely.
Oh dear. They're going to try and grab that Krieg, and he gets back around the corner. Carrigan's got a lot to do. Somebody's not anticipating it, though. We'll check it, and Zeta's hit another one. Double kill from the Korean here, and
because some of the kills that they gave away right there were nice shots by Tyloo.
Information on 2 of them. 4 left in the server, though. He's going to get caught. Frozen trades onto somebody. Crossing into the site, low HP on Wogsig. The same can't be said for Chris J yet, but it's likely to change, and that's Freeman to confirm it. We got ourselves another Tyloo round. Finishing on B does seem to be working out wonderful.
As he can feel the pressure, and so can Frozen as he sits towards Shadow.
Let me check, but he's already managed to get a dink onto one, kill onto the other. Advantage heavily favouring Tyloo here. The spray through the boxes from Carrigan will not connect. And now, Tyloo, they've succeeded on both sides of the map. Molotov might flush some out. 2v2. He has a smoke. His teammate does too, so they can use 1 offensively, 1 defensively onto that bomb. Somebody and Zeta. Bomb about halfway gone here. Box is going to be clearing out Sandwich. A bit of an off angle from Zeta here. Timing! Oh wow, what a transfer. That was quick.
He spawned, no one there to really find. It just wastes time of anything as we get to the halfway point of the C4 here. They have 1 kid available, but Summer, he's taking everyone down with him. The HE will finally silence him down to the 2 versus 1. 3 minutes, 16 HP, can't do anything about it. Great shot from Frozen. He has got the kit, and he will find the first and break this spell of 5 rounds in a row for Tyloo. The fact is 20 seconds, he's got the Krieg. I feel like Carrigan can make this work. 1 will do, considering the time remaining. That orb shot would have been ideal. Frozen just playing for the bomb at this point. 10 seconds remaining, but Mousesports are missing quite a lot of shots. Starting to make it work now. It comes together in the end, but the bomb gets planted. All things considered, probably shouldn't have happened, but they had.
Have to commit straight dry into the Chris J AWP, and somebody does well to find Rops. Chris J repositioning, he's in looking at all the right places. Carrigan finding another one, but somebody desperately trying to claw it back. He's been thrown into a 1v3. No time, no hope.
Certainly will. No problems here. And it's going to be the final kill for Voxic there. He opened things up. He shut them down.
Carrigan loves this smoke.
It's interesting one.
Good shot. We know they can hit those. B bomb side again. That's where they found the majority of this. Doesn't quite connect. A chance here for Mousesports. The flames aren't decent though. It will lead to another summer frag, and that should be all we have to say about round number 15.
9-6 on the half. Tyloo to try.
I got to run away with this. The defuse will come in. You can't really stop it unless you get perfect shots. Rops has done that. At least we'll stop the initial defuse.
Yeah, but he's in trouble now. Spotted, and oh my god, he hits another one. Zeta's off the bomb. Mousesports, they should have done enough. They could have done enough. Zeta's got a kit, and the shots are hitting, but time is of the essence. He has to hold it. He has to hold it. Woxic knows it, and will save the day for Mouse. Rops, I have to give credit to as well.
Player towards underpass, makes his way towards CPL. Chris J opens things up, takes down Summer, but Zeto strikes back. Remember, he's got no armor. Attack needs to be very careful. There should be an insta-trade coming through as we get ourselves in a 3-on-2. Voxic finds a man advantage. Zeto towards CT spawn. His teammate, Freeman, idle towards B right now, starts to make his way towards the A-bomb side, but it might be too late. Molotov towards spawn could be coming in momentarily. That could be the chance to plant.
That is such a ballsy angle that Rops is holding, doesn't it?
See, but maybe he can save the AWP. That's what he's going to do at this point, and miss the shot. Carrigan will take care of that. 12-6, Eco for themselves together, get multiple targets, but Rops more than ready for it.
They do well to land some damage on him, but he will just reposition aggressive stance. And talking of aggressive, somebody with the flank. He's going to get a second here. Rops is gone. Switching to the AK in hunt of a third. And oh, the damage was there. Carrigan low. Down to 15. Somebody a good try. The kit's on attacker. Get across. It's Summer first. Opens things up. Time becoming a real issue here. And their frags are coming in. All of a sudden, attacker's defusing. He will be stopped. And Carrigan saves the day. The kit has been picked up. And they think they've got time.
They got it.
Tyloo takes 7.
See the incendiaries thrown preemptively as Mousesports will commit. Throws us down. And first headshot found. Chris J. Carrigan delivering nothing but headshots at this point. We are going to see somebody. AWP limps in from short. Really needs some backup at this point. His teammates are towards Connector, Kitchen, nowhere to be seen. And Robs, well, he's going to have attacker. That's a guaranteed frag, I'm afraid. One bullet in the back of the head puts him out of his misery.
Oh no, somebody now is committed to this push. If he wants to go back, he has to deal with drops, but he wants to go forward, finds the first, gets the second with the AWP. How is he making this even possible?
Oh my god, Carrigan can actually get caught here. He's got to save the day again. Somebody faking it out. Carrigan calls his bluff and confirms it. And I think the time this time is a little too far gone. Nice try from somebody. Very valiant attempt with the AWP.
Yeah, Carrigan played it so well there, though. Instead of...
They were able to get through behind the Molotov.
Could be enough for one. Maybe a second. Zeta onto something here. Boxer will bring it back, but it's a 3-on-2. Very quick round here.
As he hunts Freeman up short. Just around and across the line. 5 HP left on Carrigan, though. This is not out of the realms of possibility for attacker.
Certainly not, but he's got his work cut out for him here. Plenty of opportunity to win it with the low HP of Carrigan, but will he even spot him? It doesn't look to be the case. Now he's given up and he's taken so much damage here. Carrigan will be telling Voxig he's super low at this stage and he's going for a full defuse. Gets off the bomb, trying to work out where the last player could be at this point, but I think Voxig's confirmed he's not on the bomb. He's dancing around at this stage. Has to go to full defuse. Knife to close things out. Goes to the orb headshot. Still just as classy, and there we have it. After going up 6-0 in the first half, it looked like Tyloo had something to say about Morocco.
Will be a chance. Hello, Woxic. Goodbye, Woxic. He will get traded out, and looks like this is where it could end. Carrigan actually could adjust into attacker, and will go down. So 3v3. Bomb planted, and Frozen's the only one that's actually in the site. The rest will be playing from upper. There is no smoke to cause too much of a... Oh, actually, I tell a lie. Summer's got a kit and a smoke. If he can get onto that site, he will make things very difficult, but Frozen has to go down. He is their primary target right now. He's doing his best, and already finding... Oh, he's doing all of them! 3 bullets from the USP, and 3 Tyloo brains.
Yeah.
Owie, the only Deagle as well. The only slight investment from the Tyloo squad, and Freeman, he's got a HE shrapnel all over the shop. Just 16 HP, and he still hasn't even had a single bullet fired his way. That's about to change. Carrigan throws a couple towards the back tracks, and no one's quite found him just yet. The bomb is taking its time. They're not in any rush. They're waiting for the kill to come in, and Carrigan does come.
Z-box. Not for long, though. Chris J finds him. The Galil strikes. Big round here. 4-0 down with lead to an eco. Somebody can still recover the round here. He's got a low HP Carrigan in front of him. He makes his way towards green. Second kill found. And at this point, Mousesports maybe on the back foot.
Everybody was not expecting that with the smoke up. Oh, Robs! Oh, he gets spotted. Didn't quite clear out the bomb train. Assumed it would be clear. Freeman was there.
Do when you are going up against a team who you are much better than. When you have to start playing out
round, there still is one with the CZs positioned the way they are. It's up to the Deagles though to strike first, but there it is. The CZ comes to life now. We are getting a couple of kills of these C teams. Maybe another one available. Summer will take down Frozen. At this point, they know exactly where he is, and another kill is found. Just Ross remains, and he will go down. It's the Desert Eagles, how it always starts, Chad.
3, 2, 1. Bang! That's Chris J just opening up the site with himself a double. Zeta, however, with the backtrack AWP is connecting. And double AWPs, I remind you again, because things can get rather chaotic. He did see the shadow, hasn't reacted to it. Freeman does, though, just plucking Chris J off the trains. And okay, Robs doesn't need an AWP. His AK is...
What are you doing?
No, somebody! He could have thrown a 1v3. Chance for Rops. Freeman responds, but that was the frag. Summer with the M4, losing it out to the MAC-10. It gets worse. Zeta's gone. Orc falls. Attacker shooting his teammates, but still, Tyloo, they're losing a lot of health, but they're hitting shots. Freeman, double kill so far. They've got, what, 24 points of health between them, and there could be somewhat of...
Right up here, this is going to be hard to get anything.
Yeah, you can see this orb shouldn't miss the shot. It's got to be somebody to close things out there.
They're going up close quarters. Zeta's anticipating this, but it will be caught by Woxic. And now Karrigan's caught another with a P250. Woxic's orbs connecting, and another. They just keep lining up. The Q to the slaughter. It was Tyloo.
First headshot for Woxic, second for Chris J. Brutal scenes on the outside bomb site here as Mousesports have their way with Tyloo. It's the beginning of the round. It's already a 5-on-3. A leg shot connects on both sides. Zeta down to 33. And, well, Karrigan has been removed as well. It's Summer dealing out the damage, but receiving a lot himself. Chris J, he's so good at the train. He continues to look so impressive here. And Zeta, once more.
But the way these rounds are going, unless you're going to have 2 trades early...
And they're all coming Ivy. Party for Frozen. He'll tap away. And now we can carry on with the story time.
Yeah, so they're just going to mop them up again. Next time round, I promise we'll bring you some action, guys. But in primary school, I used to have a bowl cut, which is pretty common with kids in the 90s.
Towards upper ramp, they will reposition, but they even want to go for this, Chad. They've got no kits. It's a 4-on-4. You're calling no, but they need rounds, right?
They have to go for it. At this stage of the game, you need to get stuck on in. Doesn't even matter about the financial situation.
Or the headshot situation.
Yeah, that's quite the sitch. Attacker and Zeta are at the back of the inner sight, but I mean, where does this opening come from? There it is. Zeta does pluck Karrigan. The flank is something they have to be aware of, but time doesn't let them. Oh! Turns around. He's got the hero Molotov and no kit, no issues.
It's a thumbs up.
Thumbs up from our admin team. It will still be a Mousesports round, but Tyloo, they keep it close. They have this habit of retaking with some velocity and viscosity that I'm unfamiliar with.
Yeah.
Very uncomfortable for the CTs as well. There's gaps in your defense. No gaps here for somebody. He actually manages to slip away. 3 versus 3. The Woxic trade does come and fill the feed. Rops onto the bomb train itself. He doesn't have the bomb. That's Woxic's responsibility, and he is exposed at this moment in time to the backtracks. Woxic looks like he might want to try and fob the responsibility of planting over to his teammate. Makes sense. The AWP can support that backtrack angle a whole lot better, but from behind, it will be Freeman to strike.
Brings it back to the 2-on-2, Alex. Is it enough? Rob's a bit of a trade specialist here. Oh, I thought he had the 1-ace potential. Somebody, he'll be finishing off the round and connect out. That one goes deep inside. Connector lands on the inside area. Oh, he made a lot of foots out there, somebody. They're asking for trouble.
He does manage to do 70 damage.
Yeah. Good shot from Chris J. He's so sick of the AK on this map, like it's unreal. Notice as well, no creeks. Mousesports, the other team that are adopting this idea of not giving the CT the advantage of defense as we talk over this final few kills for Chris J. And it works out for them, the fact they've got
the opening picks. But straight out main, Karrigan wants to bring the pain. He wants to end the day with a bang. Well, he did, because Summer threw a nade right up his socks. So now Rock's dealing with a double drop. One more to come, and he's got it all sorted. 11-4. A quick end to the second half, or rather first half of our second map. We'll
wait for his teammates to arrive. Time will tell. Can't find the initial kill, and they're making their way towards connect.
Yeah, and the bullets from Tyloo continue to connect. It's all 3 for Attacker. Outside, somebody tapping away eventually onto the head of Frozen puts Woxic into an impossible stance. We'll get traded. Attacker, quad kill.
Into any easy to save positions like T-Spawn. He will flash them back, but now have to deal with Freeman if they want to hold on to these weapons. Summer, I love it. There's a knife on the Woxic.
Oh dear. They might be back into this one, you know. That knife kill. That's a statement. They've got 5 players alive here as well with Frozen. He's tucked in T-Spawn, but the bomb's already down. That's going off, and it will be another round. And 4-0 for Tyloo here. Mousesports starting to crumble. 11-4 in the first half, now 11-8. will go down as well. Set up for now. Carrigan playing in front of the smoke. Molotov's down, trying to do damage, but taking some himself. Tries to buy time with the smoke. It's very chaotic out there right now, but who will strike first? Not Flash. Carrigan. He will find the first. Blocks it with the second and third. It's looking very good for their first gun round here on Train, and actually their first round in the second half in general.
Didn't even automatically bloom on course off. Did take a little while, and they're still able to pick up the round with ease.
But it means he can't find somebody quickly. We have got Freeman at the end of Ivy as well. There's still a chance if Mousesports with mistakes would have to be made. What's going to happen there? Somebody spots him. Rob's known to play the upper ramp, and that should be round. Money going to be in a very precarious position again. Lost bonus to be at $2,900 for Mousesports in the next round, meaning there's a buy available, especially Frozen can save the Krieg, but go now.
Now it seems like
Frozen, you madman.
Flash is on the floor.
He's got it.
No one can contest. There is going to be Zito.
Oh my God, he's done it!
No, he didn't time it well enough. He almost had it there. One.
Well, once again, it's just going to be the T side. Tyloo shredding them open. Summer gets the first. He will be traded down. They have to do something amazing here, and he can't. Attacker on the attack.
And I don't think Mousesports will have much to say about it. The Desert Eagle fires off a few more shots and successfully lands towards Zeta, but only minimal damage inflicted. They're going to need some 1Ds here to stand a chance, and connecting still, but still a 3 versus 1. Mousesports have somehow let this one slip away. Rops, will find 1 kill in return in terms of his situation. Deagle armor, 2 versus 1, Freeman at 10 HP. This one's not impossible for him. That shot, though, had to be the start of it. Zeta from Pop Dog will close things out and tie things up.
Got to change the tide of this one. Same opening. What's the response?
Summer coordinate. Somebody's trying to be a full Carrigan cosplay, and it's working. Look at the frags coming in. Freeman, somebody, taste of their own medicine. Mouse are getting executed on in a very similar vein, but as the dust does settle 2v2, and Carrigan, he does not settle down, does not simmer down, and it's all on to what was.
A lot of that going on here, and the bomb will be planted at this stage. Stops off. Frozen pulls one back. He needs a double kill here, though. Not going to happen. The money will be broken after this one. They've got no chance of winning the round, and Freeman is on for the ace.
Amazing stuff. Oh, Chris J. Rops could go down. Yeah, that's Ropsy. He's already lost his life. Freeman just seems to be having the timings of a lifetime. Every single time it looks like Mouse might have the clock on their side. It's just a...
So it is pretty even at this point. Frozen behind the hit right now. Perfect shot. Finds the bomb. Buys a bit of time. They'll have to reposition now. Freeman removed. And he's pretty dangerous. 23 kills to his name. Frozen's had enough.
He's just treating it like a sniper.
It's insane. That's why you don't want to have the Krieg on the CT side. We talked about it. Towards up they go. Flashbang to come through. They'll just drip out, and Robs needs to try and dodge it. He won't be flashed at all. First kill should be his. Second as well. There's no problem here at all for Robs. This has all gone wrong for Tyloo. They might even be considering the save of this point. 10 seconds remaining. They won't get the option, and money is actually falling apart for them now after towards the end. But you know what? They're still going to rush. There's going to be a missed shot from Chris J here, but he does get one through the smoke. They're fully committed towards outside. Their final call here. Can they hold on? Maybe not. It looks like Mousesports have done enough there. Zeta pulls one back for the Desert Eagle, but Freeman, Galil in hand, need to find 3 at this point. Not going to happen. It was an admirable effort, but Tyloo will fall at the final hurdle, and Mousesports sweating right up until that final round.